guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time over here, my name is Grace Kenyo. I normally do videos on finances, money saving tips and all that in that sector. You guys, welcome to my channel and I hope you're doing so well, guys. So on today's video, I'm gonna be doing a video on savings. Yeah, you know, you guys, I checked on my audience and I realized that most of the people who normally watch me are between the age of 25 to 35, and I was like, these are the best people to talk to. Yeah, when it comes to matters saving, this is a topic that I'm very passionate about, you guys. It's a topic that I love talking about. Yeah, even when you meet my friends, they know you guys. So I want to interact with you when it comes to saving in your 20s. Guys, make sure you drop a comment, talk to me down below, you guys. Let's interact. Tell me, when did you start saving? When did you cultivate the saving culture? You know, like for me, I remember, yeah, this one I give it to my parents, you guys. I remember I started the savings culture quite back when I was young. I even remember when I was in high school, I managed to save up and buy my first phone, you guys. So as I told you guys, this is a topic that I'm very passionate about, and let's do it. I'm gonna give you some tips on how to go about it, how to save in your 20s. My first point, you need to create a budget and stick to it. By creating a budget, I mean that you need to write down your expenses, what needs to be paid for, yeah, so that you can need to know how much you need to work with, you guys. Yeah, this is why you find most people will tell you that I don't have anything to save. Yeah, but let's say you are salaried, let's say you have a business, you need to take your money and you need to use the 50-30-20 rule. Yeah, so by the 50%, 30%, 20% rule, it means 50% should go to your needs. Yeah, basically those are your expenses. Yeah, like let's say your house rent, your transport, things that you have to pay for. Yeah, even though anything happens, you need to pay for them. Those are your needs, you guys. Yeah, so those ones should cover the 50%, and then we have the 30%. 30% should cater for your wants. Yeah, this is why maybe you need to do like a little bit of shopping here and there, like you need to treat yourself for here and there. Those are wants, you guys. Yeah, they are not needs. It's something that you can easily go without getting, you guys. And then 20% goes to your savings. Yeah, so anytime you find yourself saying that I don't have anything to save, it's because you have not created a budget. Yeah, like I've seen nowadays, we are living in an era where it's so easy, you guys. You can be able to even budget because we have planners, you guys. Like you have a budget planner, you go to Play Store, you search for budget planner, you're gonna get an app whereby you come and input. Like any day you spend some money, you come and input. Like for most people, you find it's like you don't know where your money goes. Yeah, you don't know where you spent your money, so you need to write down where have you spent every coin, you guys, and that way you'll be able to have that 20% to save. Okay, my next point is pay off your debt. Pay off your debt, you guys. You need to pay off your debt, you guys, so that you can be able to save. Yeah, I've noticed, especially in this era, especially for us in our 20s, you guys, the minute you start getting into debt, you don't realize it, you don't understand. Like it's how do I even say it? It's a very big pit that you find yourself going deeper and deeper, you guys. So my first advice, you guys, you need to just try and pay off that debt. And the best way to pay off your debts is you need to write them down, and you're gonna start with the smallest ones. Yeah, start clearing the small ones. Yeah, you guys, and then so that you can be able to cater for the big ones, so that you can be able to clear them, you guys. Yeah, so for you to be able to save, you need to start off by paying off your debts. And also, guys, when we're talking about paying off our debts, yeah, there's something in our 20s, especially for people who are in campus, when it comes to the thing about being listed in CRB, we really don't care. We are always like, well, I don't care even though I'm listed in CRB. That's okay. Yeah, at some point ndarudi tu, sintatafuta pesa, nilipe, I get cleared and I'm back on track. But you guys, you don't know how getting to that CRB is gonna affect a lot. Yes, it's gonna affect a lot. So if you can be able to, please try and pay off your debt so that you can be able to get something to save. Yes guys. And then my third point, develop good money habits. Yeah guys, this is something that you just have to develop, you know, good money habits. I've realized there's something most people don't tell you. It's not about the amount of money, it's about your money habits, you know. Like you find, if you cannot be able to manage 1,000 bob, trust you me, even though you're given a 100,000, you won't be able to manage it. You need to have good money habits, you guys. You need to know, like, I've gotten this money, what am I using it? As you can see, these points are kind of interrelated, because if you're not having good money habits, you won't be able to track, you won't be able to have a good plan on how, and you won't be able to have a budget. So as long as you have a budget, they are related, you'll be able to have good money habits, guys. You need to have good money habits whereby you are able to know, let's say when it comes to loans, we have good loans, we have bad loans. Are you taking the good loans? Are you taking the bad loans? Yeah, when it comes to the bad loans, these are loans that you are taking to get things that will not add value in terms of like, they won't be able to bring an income, or it's not an investment. You understand, you guys? Yeah, but we have good loans. Yeah, so you need to get to a point where in your money saving habits, you're able to identify, this good is whatever I'm doing with my money, is it a good habit or is it a bad habit? 4, you need to build a good credit score. You guys, I cannot stress this enough for you guys. You need to build a good credit score. By this I mean, you need to have somewhere, in case you need to borrow, you can be able to get that limit. Yeah, you know, this is what I was telling you about when it comes to being listed on CRB. When you're so young, most people are telling you that it doesn't matter if you're on CRB, yeah, but it does matter, because the minute now you get to a point where maybe you're running a business, maybe you're doing something that you need to borrow, you find that because you are listed on CRB, you cannot be able to borrow. You find that your credit score is so bad that anywhere you go, despite you having the good numbers in your account, that you cannot be able to borrow, you guys. So for sure you need to create a good credit score, whereby this is where I even advise people, like when you're in your 20s, I would advise you to join a circle, or maybe work with a reputable bank, whereby, like, you see, if you're working in a circle, you are able to, most circles, you are able to borrow like ×3 or ×4 of your savings. Yes, so if you have started saving from some time back, and you get to an age where maybe you have something that you need to do and you need to borrow, you can so easily borrow from that. Yes guys, so like, I remember this happened to me, you guys. I remember, that's why I'm insisting on the CRB thing. I remember I had this M-Shwari loan, you guys. I remember it was even like, was it 2,000? And they kept reminding me that I need to pay off the loan, and I didn't want to pay it, not because I couldn't, but because I didn't want to do it. And I kept it at it. I mean, I'm talking to people, they're like, they'll just list you in CRB and it's not even a big deal. Can you imagine, guys? Because of 2,000, I was listed in CRB until at a point where, as you know, most of you know, I have a business that I run, and it gets to a point, especially in business, you need to borrow. For you to maybe add stock, you'll find yourself borrowing here and there. Yeah, so I got to that point, and I'm there going to my bank. I'm telling them, okay, I need to get a loan on this and this and this, and the guy checks me out, and he's like, hey, but madam, you are listed you are listed. I'm asking him, listed where? Listed where? He's like, you are listed in CRB. I'm like, because of what? He's like, because of your M-Shwari loan, which was worth, I think so, 2,000. Can you imagine, guys? And here I am, my bank account is doing so well, but I could not access because of that small loan. Yeah guys, so when I insist that it's not a good thing, most people will tell you, oh, and the thing is, even after clearing the loan, the funny thing is, even I'm sure you'll never get that limit back. Before you get that limit back, it takes so long. You find even for your bank, they, even though they want to loan you, it's something, yeah, you see, it's not as easy as if you are not listed, you guys. So as you are building your credit score also, guys, you need to also consider that those are things that could come up and make you have a limit, but you cannot access it. Yeah, can you imagine? You can say I have a limit of getting, let's say, 50,000. You can be able to borrow that, but you try to borrow, you cannot, because you are listed somewhere, you guys. Oh my goodness. So as I am teaching you this, I'm not coming here out as perfect, like this is something I've done. It's something that I have learned also, and I've realized we need to share this with as many people as possible, because most of us in our 20s, we are struggling with this, whereby you find it gets to a point you have worked for so many years, but you cannot show anything for that. You cannot show anything for that, you guys. Yes, guys. So point number 5, you need to, my point number 5, you see, you need to set up an emergency fund. You guys, you need to set up an emergency fund. So this one comes through in cases where I find most of us in our 20s, we live whereby, because you have a stable job, you have a stable business, so you don't do an emergency fund until something happens, whereby let's say tomorrow you no longer have that job. Let's say tomorrow your business get banned, your business, something happens. What will you do? Yes, guys, so that is why you need an emergency fund for those hard times that will, maybe if you're lucky, yes, but most of the time something can happen, and that's where your emergency fund comes through for you guys. Yes, guys, I don't know, we are at point number what. My last point is start saving for retirement. I know you're here looking at it, you're like, I'm still in my 20s, why should I save for my retirement? You guys, that's a point to have in mind, that you need to start saving for your retirement, because you can retire as early as possible, but then nowadays most people are retiring even in their 30s. Yeah, so start saving for retirement. Just put a small part of your money aside for your retirement, so that, I believe in this era, we are no longer in the age where now, like, we consider our kids as investments. We need to be a point where even in our retirement, that we are still gonna be in a position to take care of ourselves. We still have things running for ourselves that will continue paying your bills after retirement. Yes, guys. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. I hope you have learned something. Please, guys, like this video. Like this video. Comment down below. Talk to me, yeah? How did you start saving? How do you think about the tips I've given you guys? What do you think about the tips I've given you guys? Like, let's interact, guys. And as we work on these financial episodes, I'm so glad that you're continuing to watch my videos and you're liking them and you're subscribing to this channel, guys. And as always, until the last one, until the next one, guys, bye bye.